The legal stuff was completed very quickly. Hannah moved back in with Simon. Eric gave Simon the week off to help with the move.
Okay.
He decorated, modernised wallpaper, curtains. Hannah insists the attic be left as it was. Dollhouse and
Okay, so this is the house that they grew up in. Or at least Hannah grew up in. Okay. Did we do parents? We need to also look up what was her name? The midwife. Well, we'll look up midwife and then we'll find her name again.
No. I lost the baby.
Okay, so the first time she was pregnant, she didn't have the baby.
We carried on living at Simon's parents until, well, it was only a few months after.
That's a very difficult thing to happen on top of, I mean, that's already a very difficult thing. But then on top of that, being in a shotgun wedding, oh man, I feel for her.
Then my parents died.
Oh, jeez.
It was the worst year of my life. The miscarriage.
Yeah.
And
That's pretty bad. Okay. Ooh. What about... Right? No, I think I spelled that wrong. Maybe it's like this? No. Sorry. It's this, right? There we go. All right, so we got 3 more clips here.
yeah. They'd gone to bed feeling ill, thinking it was flu or something.
Okay.
The neighbour called me. I had to use my key to let them in. We found them dead in their bed. And they'd been there for days. No
Oh,
one had
jeez.
noticed.
So this is the parents.
Just awful. It was so soon after my miscarriage.
Right.
The worst year of my life. I'd been so happy to get married, and after that, it was just like, fuck.
Yeah, no, that's a fair reaction. Ooh. Miscarriage. I wonder... Again, my mind is now racing in different directions. I wonder if the parents were poisoned. Well, we'll add... I'm going to add poison and link it to the parents. Good. Okay, let's play this.
Yeah. I mean, I was infertile. Thought I was. They told me I was infertile after the miscarriage because of complications.
I mean, that's a hard bit of news to take. Huh. Maybe let's add infertile. Add that, and then draw the lines here. Okay, let's play this.
Hannah had a miscarriage.
Okay, so she's talking about her in the third
This was
person
late in
here.
the pregnancy, and it left her infertile. Felt like the universe had corrected its course.
Oh, jeez.
We were aligned again.
Yeah,
But
it's really tough to know if there are 2
Simon
women.
was still living with his parents. They were married. Simon had a job at the Glaziers now. Eric had given him a full-time position after he left school.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, again, my inclination is still that somehow Eve committed the murder because she wanted Hannah all to herself. Let's call the midwife. Okay, so there is another clip here. Aha.
Florence raised me in her
Florence,
home.
that's the name
Never
we're looking
left
for.
it. She kept me out of sight. It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby,
Right.
carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different.
Huh. So she does claim to be
I grew up
raised
looking
by
out
the
my
midwife.
window and seeing her across the road.
Your doppelganger, your twin.
I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror. She was me.
God, this is a very interesting psychology. Man, the performance of this woman is outstanding. Let's try Florence now. Okay, 2 more clips here. Wow, okay, we got a long one.
Florence was a warm, kind person,
Okay.
but she was broken, I guess. When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it, older papers.
So this is the diary that acknowledged how Eve is related.
I never really spoke to her about it. I was far too young to really understand, I guess. I just put it together later, once I was older. She had loved children, planned to have a large family.
Fascinating.
But her husband died in the war. And that was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again. Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s.
That is a very long time.
But, I mean, I guess it was different then. You were married for life, and she felt she could never marry again.
You should probably also look
This
up
was
mother.
Harper, a war widow.
Maybe there's something there.
One of the dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
So Eve is claiming that Hannah is dead. But what if it's Hannah? Yeah. Lots going on there. Okay, let's look at this and keep going.
No. It was just me and her.
Okay. I'm
He was
assuming,
going to
yeah.
call their first child.
Yeah, they're
We
talking about
talked
Florence.
it, and I'm going to try when he came back.
Ooh, he
Florence's
did
family
not,
had a history
though.
of firstborn girls, so they were convinced it was going to be a girl.
Hey, genetics are funny like that.
It's hard to know if this is all true. These are stories I remember that I read when I was a child. Maybe I misread. Maybe I misunderstood.
But the thing is, if this is Hannah, she certainly knows Eve's life.
Sometimes it's hard to remember what happened last week.
Okay, so these are all the clips that mention Florence. Only 5 of them. Okay, so what do we have here? We have... Why don't we try poison? There are 2 clips. Okay.
At the time they said it was poison. Food poisoning. I mean, I felt so guilty.
Wait, who's food poisoned?
If I'd still been at home, maybe I could have done
Oh,
something.
wait.
I don't-
I'm assuming she's talking about the parents, right? Okay.
I got a job to contribute, you know. Doug knew someone and I got a job as a dinner lady.
Okay, who the hell is Doug?
They said it didn't matter if I could cook or not, just don't poison the kids.
Yeah, that's generally good advice.
So you see, it's always been complicated between me and Simon. It's never just been the 2 of us. There's always been pressure.
Man, this is still tugging in wild directions. So those are the 2 stories. Let's look up Doug. We haven't heard anything about him. Aha. Okay.
Yeah. I've been round to Doug and Eleanor's and
Eleanor,
Very
okay.
well.
Add her too.
I feel sorry for them.
All right, and tie that to Doug. Tie that to Hannah. Okay. Whew, man, this word web, I'm going to need more pages.
I hoover, I dust every week. Maybe less. I once asked Eleanor how often I should dust, and she said...
Okay, so she was like a housekeeper
She
for
told me
them.
to do it once a week, but every few weeks is okay. I think she was just trying to make me feel better. I mean, when I was there, she was hoovering every day.
Or maybe they were both housekeepers?
You know how that generation is, putting on a brave front.
Interesting. Okay.
She has secret stashes of cigarettes.
Oh.
Doug doesn't even know she smokes. When I was there, I saw
How
her.
scandalous.
She has these sort of porcelain vases, ornamental, next to the Reader's
Oh,
Digest
man.
books. Cigarettes inside.
Hey.
And she still has them.
I mean, who's gonna look in the vase, I guess?
There was a fresh pack. I mean, all those years of marriage, and she still has a secret like that.
I wonder if she's relating to her through the secret of her twin sister. Ooh, okay. Man. How many, okay, there are 6 entries with Doug.
Okay.
Maybe Eleanor will reduce the results.
I parked up in the street. It was busy, so I had to park down the end of the road.
Okay.
Walked up, knocked on the door.
Where are you talking about?
No answer. I took my keys out of my bag and unlocked the door. The main lock was unlocked. You can tell because the key doesn't turn when you try to turn it to the left. I walked in. Simon's coat was on the peg.
She's talking about back at home.
Shoes in the shoe rack. I shouted out. I walked straight into the kitchen because he usually sits in there to have a cup of tea and read his paper, but he wasn't there. I touched the kettle.
Her performance. If she hasn't won like multiple awards for this, I'm going to be shocked. Upstairs?
Bedroom,
yeah, there you go.
There. I didn't search for him because it was pretty clear he wasn't there. I had a shower. The phone rang whilst I was in the shower. I didn't answer it. I think it was Eric.
Okay.
Then I was just exhausted. So I lay down on the bed.
Yeah, why would you suspect it's a day out of the ordinary?
I woke up a couple of hours later and I was surprised to see no one in the bed next to me.
Huh.
And then I remembered where I was and what had
These
happened.
stories are very contradictory.
That's when Eric called again. This time I spoke to him. Then I called Doug and Eleanor. And then I decided to come and see you.
Okay.
That enough?
Again, these stories aren't quite consistent the way she's telling the events of Simon's disappearance. All right, what do you got to say here? Same interview.
1984. It was an awful year in the end. We were living at Doug and Eleanor's. I lost the baby at the end of spring and my parents died in the summer.
Oh, Doug and Eleanor. I wonder if that's...
Summer. A heat wave.
No, that can't be her parents. Very few people call their own parents by their first name.
It was just awful. Because of the circumstances, them dying together like that, they brought in a lot of police. The forensic entomologist. I had to look that up.
Huh.
It was because of the heat. It's just awful.
Maybe they're Simon's parents. That doesn't make any sense either. Let's look up Eleanor. Okay, and there's one other clip here. This one in July.
Yes. I speak with Eleanor at least once a day.
Once a day?
Not that there's anything much to say.
Wow.
It's more just...
Oh. Huh. Interesting. Got an achievement for that one, too. Speaking of which, Fennel. Does it come up again? No. Okay. This is just the one. Oh, man. Doug and Eleanor. Okay. Oh, there is one more here. Okay. What do you got to say? Okay. July 2nd.
This is the third day running you've called me in. I speak to Doug and Eleanor every day. And they say you've been asking
So they're
a lot of
alive.
questions
So it's not her parents.
about me. Should I be worried? Am I a suspect?
You are suspicious as hell. So I'm going to say yes. Let's try mother. Now this is some good stuff. 9 entries. So let's see if we can narrow this down and get the others.
Okay. There's a girl and she's staring out of the
Yeah,
window.
they're doing is like image association with her.
She's sad. She's trapped. She's here. She's looking out the window because her mother won't let her out.
So this has to be Eve, right? This is her like association with her own childhood. Okay.
I would have been a good mother.
Hannah.
I was young, but I would have been a good mother. She was a girl, by the way, the baby.
That is very sad.
We were going to call her Sarah.
Ooh, I wonder if Sarah had that in
Simon
here.
wanted to call her Ava after his nana.
Ava,
But I
okay.
didn't want her to have a symmetrical name.
Oh. Ooh, interesting. Because both Hannah and Eve have symmetrical names. All right, we're gonna add, but we're gonna search for Sarah and Eve in just a second. But I want to take a look at this. This interview is like super illuminating.
Well, she wasn't my real mother, but she raised me. Do you want to hear the story? It's a real life fairy tale.
Man, We haven't looked it up, but they mention fairy tales so often, I wonder if there is anything we haven't picked up. Okay, there is one in the middle here. So this is definitely Eve. So I wonder... Okay, so the dates are kind of important here. I wonder if on one of these days, one of them comes in as the other. Like, I wonder if at some point Hannah did commit the murder of her sister and then comes in as the sister. Also, how did they track down the sister? I have, interesting question. Okay, let's check out this, though.
Simon never cheated on me. He was devoted to me, and I was devoted to him.
But you're Eve, aren't you?
Nothing in life is easy. We were good to each other.
Ah.
Life isn't a fairy tale.
Unless does Hannah become Eve?
You do what you can.
Ah. This is still very fascinating. Let's just look up multiple personality. No. What's the other name for that? Sammy, if you're here, what's the name for that? There's another name for multiple personality disorder. Like MPD? It has like a proper name, I just can't remember what it's called. Okay, let's look up Sarah. Just that one? Ava. No, just that one as well, okay. I was wondering if those names had any significance to them. Alright, what do we have here? Let's try 17. Ah, at least 2 we haven't seen here. Okay.
I did. Well,
ooh.
We met when we were 17, but working at the Glaziers.
They mentioned that several times, the Glaziers. I'm assuming that's like pottery? Like glazing? I don't know. I've never heard of that term before.
No.
So again, the tattoo.
I was 15. Carl was older. 17, I think.
Okay, who's Carl? Well, I guess we can look up
I
Carl.
was really into him, regardless of how he actually behaved.
Man.
Lots of drunken teenage sex. We did it in a church once.
I mean, that seems like a decision a teenager would make.
So he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months. It was sad, but those early experiences, they help you realise who's really important to you, you know?
I'm still not quite certain if
Family.
Eve ever was alive. It's so interesting. Let's just look up some generic terms. Oh, chit-chat. Oh, death. Hello? How's it going down there? You done? Not... Oh, we can only do no. Or can we do yes? Oh, no, we can do no. Oh, wow, we can only do yes or no. That's neat. Okay. No. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Maybe that's a marker to let us know that, hey, maybe now you can put together the story for yourself if you want. All right, let's go here.
They said it was food poisoning. There was something in the food they ate. My dad liked to pick mushrooms, grow them too. They said it was the mushrooms. It was hard to believe.
I do have to wonder if the parents were murdered.
Death caps. They have a skirt around the cap. My dad taught me that.
Okay.
But, I mean, the police had no reason to think it was suspicious. They lived alone.
I think it's suspicious, knowing what happened. Interesting. All right, let's go here. A minute. Oh, geez. All right, what do you have to say?
I was living in the attic.
Right.
It was a very hard time.
In Florence's house.
I was
Or...
depressed. We're still...
Or is it... No, I think this is in, like, the actual parents' house. Right, she was secretly living in the house. Hannah hid her there.
Both had been sick. They'd thrown up a lot. And I just slept through it.
Very suspicious.
The police said it was the mushrooms they ate.
Yeah, I don't buy that for a second.
Dad was a mushroom expert.
So then how did it
He
happen?
used to take us picking with him, and he taught us how to recognize them. There's no way you would have picked death caps.
Yeah, seems strange.
But the police believe that's what happened. They never even looked in the attic.
Very peculiar. Oh, geez, yep. Oh, again, it's hard to tell the person who's looking in here what they look like. They only show up for like half a second. Anything else in attic? No, there's another 6 entries here. Death caps. I'm assuming it's just, yeah, those 2. Okay. Huh. And it's interesting because it's both styles here. Anything else with twins? No. Mental health. No. What else can we get here? We have Wind and Rain. That's from the song. 17. Baby. Oh, Scar, maybe? No, just the one. Baby. Okay, so there are at least 3 more clips here. So this one I'm fairly certain is Hannah. Unless not. Like, that's the thing. Like, did she... Like, what happened? Like, where is Hannah now? Because we're only seeing, at the end here, interviews with Eve, or someone claiming to be Eve.
No. I lost the baby.
Uh-huh.
I had a miscarriage at 8 months.
Yeah.
We carried on living at Simon's parents until... Well, it was only a few months after.
Okay. Oh, no, we already watched that, so watch this one.
We couldn't afford our own place. Simon dropped out of school, went full-time at the Glaziers.
Right, we know this.
There's generosity. We moved in with his mum and dad. They had a spare room for us.
And then you hid Eve in the
And
attic.
a baby, if it came.
If there even is an Eve.
It was a nice change. Time to myself.
God, there's so much nuance to this performance. It really lets you find your interpretation or your meaning in it. I wonder if there's more to this, that if you're really paying attention to like the little physical tics that the actress does, you can like definitively tell if it transitions from one sister to another.
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff.
And you definitely had some sad stuff happen.
Back when we lived there. About the baby. There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed, and I never had the heart to
So is
go
this
out.
supposed to be Hannah?
I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open. Saw the body.
Saw the body?
I screamed, and that's when I called.
Wait, what? Oh, wait, are we talking about Simon's body? Hold on.
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Simon's parents on the phone.
Right.
I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about
So did you
old
also
stuff,
find the body?
sad stuff. Back when we lived there. About the baby.
Huh.
There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff.
Yeah, it seems like that's the case. Okay, let's watch this and then we'll look up body.
Yes. It was
And
a
maybe
shock to him.
basement.
I mean, we never thought it was possible.
Yeah,
I don't know
body
what
and basement.
I mean, I hadn't decided whether to keep the baby. I wasn't really ready to talk to him about it.
Okay. Oh, geez. Man, this is a tangled web. Okay, so there's at least 2 with the body. This is the most revealing interview so far, because it seems like maybe she's already, know she's caught or something, and she's basically just telling every detail.
The bruise. I have a really fast metabolism, so stuff like that just comes and goes.
Oh, wait, right.
I don't know if
Bruise.
there's much more that I can tell you that I haven't already told the other policemen.
We got sidetracked. That was an interesting one.
I found the body.
Because the bruise that she said that she got. We'll look that up after. Let's check out this.
Can you imagine? I tried. I tried to get pregnant too, but it didn't happen.
Okay.
I slept with so many boys. Men.
Did she want to get pregnant because Hannah was pregnant at the same time?
Because hers had. I was pretty ill.
Oh.
How could we stay the same now? Felt like Hannah had really fucked things up. Set us down separate paths. We had become different.
And Eve seems like hell-bent on making them the same. Huh. Let's go with Bruce. Ooh, very interesting. So again, this interview is like so illuminating. All right, let's go here first.
Bruce. Oh yeah, no, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard of my kitchen, and the chair slipped, and I kind of hit the door with my face. We hurt like hell.
Oh. Wait. This is important. This is very important. Hold on. So this is the 25th. This is the 27th. Nuts. We need to find something on the 26th. I need to know exactly between which days the bruise is gone. Because here in this interview, she claims, oh, yeah, just got a fast metabolism. Bruise is already gone. All right, well, let's watch these first.
If one of us got hurt, the other one would have to be hurt too. A grazed knee, a bruise. When I lost my tooth first.
Oh, jeez.
To match.
You guys are a little intense.
Once, I slept with a boy who was seeing another girl. The girlfriend came up to Hannah the next day and punched her in the face. Gave her a huge black eye.
Oh, jeez.
That night, she had to do the same to me. But she almost went too far. I couldn't see out of that eye for days.
Oh, man.
She snuck frozen peas up for me from the kitchen.
Wait, how long were
So much of
you...
our bodies were synchronized anyway. We started our period on the same day.
How were you living in the
Childhood
attic all this
diseases,
time?
Stomach bugs, nits.
Seems very convenient that you're identical. All right, let's watch this. Wow, this is a long one. Okay. Buckle in.
Differences? She's a better driver than me. She passed the test for us. I tried to take it and nearly crashed the car. Learned that you can't rely on confidence to get you through everything. She is the shy one. She was especially shy around boys. If Hannah liked a boy, I would have to pursue him.
Oh, wow, that's wild. Oh, Carl.
She had such a crush. I let him take my virginity after a night that his band had played at. It got difficult. When I was with Carl, we would have sex, but Hannah couldn't let him see she was a virgin. She had lots of excuses.
This is bizarre.
After a while, we decided that I should take Hannah's virginity.
Oh.
It's not that different to a bruise.
Just, a favor for a sister.
A graze. We used a hairbrush.
Wow, this is
After
wild.
that, in turns, though, I was always the one who seduced the boys. Until Simon.
Simon is the one who seemed to ruin it all. So maybe that's why he had to die. So, Oh, man. Man, this is quite a tangled web. All right, so in this photo, or in this video, Hannah seemingly has the bruise. In this one, Eve does not have the bruise, but she's claiming to be Hannah. Hence why she's wearing the long sleeves, maybe. Huh. So did Eve kill... Did Eve kill Simon because he was, I don't know, breaking them apart or making them different? Well, let's look up Carl. Aha, at least 3 with him. Okay, so this is definitely Eve. So this is the 1st of July. So how did they get a hold of Eve then? Like, did Hannah go missing then?
Was he my first? No need to be so coy.
Man, this is so wild.
He wasn't my first.
But that's what you said
That would
later.
have been Carl.
Okay. Yes, Carl.
He was a
Okay.
local boy in a
Okay.
band. He was a bit of a shit. But he was sexy. We were 15.
Uh-huh. Okay. And now we have this here. Only 13 seconds, though.
Family.
Ooh.
So, Carl fucked off, and then there were other boys here and there,
Uh-huh.
and then Simon.
Oh, we also haven't looked up a fair. Yeah, we haven't looked up a fair. That's another one. Yeah, what else do I have here?
So smitten with
We don't have cellar.
She started getting jealous. Didn't want to share. Even the first date. We went to see Tom Cruise at the Old Odeon.
Oh.
We both went. Kept
Okay.
changing places in the toilet.
Oh, weird.
We only had one best dress, so we had to keep swapping clothes.
Oh my god.
Must have thought we had terrible.
This is something out of a sitcom.
The next date, it was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me. But that was it. We didn't want another Carl in our hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold.
Wait, what Ouija board?
After that, it was Hannah's turn, and she slept with him. Broke the rules.
Ah.
Deliberately broke the rules. She wanted to be the first to sleep with him.
Because right there, essentially dating the same guy.
That's when she got pregnant. From that one time.
Huh. Makes me wonder if perhaps Eve maybe caused the miscarriage of Hannah. Okay, so we have a fair here. That's one that I wrote down way early on. Aha! 3 clips here, okay.
An affair. Simon wasn't having an affair.
Huh, I guess... So the weird part is, I guess to her perspective, he wasn't because technically Simon didn't know he was dating both of them. Or I guess kind of quasi-married to both of them.
You're reaching here. Oh, I don't know why. No, I've never cheated on anyone.
I mean, that's definitely
I've
one
never
way
taken
to look at it.
anything from anyone. Simon is dead. But I have my baby to care for.
Ooh, man.
Why are you trying to make me sad?
I think it's just sad.
I'm so obsessed with sex and affairs.
Well, it kind of comes up a lot in this story.
You cheated on your wife. Is this your thing?
Ah, okay. Well, let's pursue this. Another 24 seconds.
And what did your wife do? She didn't kill you. You think I killed Simon because he was having an affair?
But
Well, I didn't kill him.
but you're Eve.
I wasn't even there. I was in Glasgow worrying about whether my baby was still growing inside me.
Huh.
I mean, why would I kill Simon? I loved him.
Yeah, I think they just might be the same woman at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. What else do we have on the board here? I'm leaning more towards that now. What do we have here? I guess we still have the diary that Florence left. I guess we could try that, see if anything comes up. We definitely looked up that. Oh, okay, there are at least 2 more. Okay. I guess let's start left to right.